I'll tell you something else, to be honest with you. Friday, Garrett Shatter, Nowhere Fisher, and Cocaine, doing Funk Night at the penalty box in Henderson, Nevada. I got to take a day off to be there. If it was canceled, that's the way I feel now. If it was canceled and I was able to say PTO on that day, I would probably be happy, kinda. But I know damn well, once I wake up Friday morning, get going, that car, I'll have a whole different mindset. 40 hours PTO, I'm gonna have to use 7.5 Friday, to use 0.5 May 6th, and that's assuming fly back and work May 7th. I have to take another day. And I've definitely considered taking my laptop with me and working while on travel. But the only thing is, from where I'm at in California, most of the places I go in the United States are ahead of time. So if I go to New Orleans, I'll be working from 2 to 1 or something like that, 2 to 10. Oh, 2 to 10 ain't bad. In New Orleans, 2 to 10 is not bad at all. 10 o'clock is nothing. In New Orleans, you can work till 10 to get to the club. In fact, 420 Funk Mob ain't supposed to start playing 11:55. They probably gonna be late for that. Later than that. I remember one time I went to see Galactic on Fishman Street, and it said it was supposed to start at 2 a.m. or something like that. When I go to Funketeers Ball, it's $20 a night to park your car in a hotel. In the garage behind the thing, even though the car just sits there for 2 days. Because getting from BWI to Bethesda, it's a little bit of a ride. If I was to go to far as to try to coordinate a bunch of us hitting BWI at the same time and then driving in, but you know me, my flight gets in there early morning. I get the car, I call the hotel to see if I can check in. Last year they said I could and everything, because usually they say I can't. So I just drive on to DC, out in DC for a few hours, get steps in, hang out the Lincoln Memorial, around, maybe go African American Smithsonian and see the mothership, the hotel. Time I get back to the hotel, to check in and flow in, running into folk. So we're gonna do it again. The legacy continues. Legacy that George H. Darden built. It continues and recently passed. And that one hit me strange. That one hit me strange because he was really cool. You know, I used to be able to tease him back and forth. I mean, just the way me and him used to interact was really cool. And the thing, you know, he is the one who built, you know, the Funketeers Ball. He put it all together. He got the legacy going. You know, just the way that I guess I felt about him, which I don't know really what that is or how it is, but I guess I could say it. It's like one of my old supervisors, when she left, I didn't realize how significant a piece they played in my life, or significant piece in my world, I should say, in my world, not my life, in my world. The supervisor definitely in my life. Because me, you know, you gotta work, because the way my schedule was set up, I was flexible, so I had to deal with her weekly. You know, we had to deal, and we're dealing with when I'm off and when I'm not off, how I could travel, so stuff that was very important to me. So me and her relationship was very, very important. Because me and her relationship directly affected my livelihood. So, and that reminds me, as soon as I get back, I'm gonna put down my unavailable days for when I'm traveling. Not that I've been having to work the weekends or anything. I just want to be sure, because my schedule's flexible. My boss might say, Jeffery, can you work blah, blah, blah? I'm gonna say, no, I can't. See, it's unavailable. I'm out of town. Especially when I know I'm gonna be out of town. I might as well put it up. But anyhow, see, that directly affects my livelihood. And I think Mr. Darden, Mr. George H. Darden, with his having 5 football teams, you know, the significance of creating the Funketeers Ball, you know, how cool he was, proximity, you know, hanging out with him and all that. You know, it hit. And I ain't gonna say I got weird or nothing, but I may never really have found the correct way to express how I feel, even to myself, to get an understanding of his passing. for myself, not have to like get up and make a speech or explain it to anybody. Just, I'm still processing it. Now, like if it was maybe somebody more prominent, it would be easier. Say, oh, but somebody in that middle gray area, somebody in that middle gray area to where we was cool, we was friends, but we really wasn't friends, how to process that. And like I said, again, the significance of the Funketeers Ball in my life. The Funketeers Ball plays a big part in my life. And he created that and he was a big part of it. And I like the way he did it. I like the way it was run. I was impressed with their marketing, the way they handled it. Because I remember he told me the story about how I was wondering why it was so well run. I said, before I knew him, I was like, what? These people are a machine. The advertising and the promotion, I should say, the promotion of it was just very well done and orchestrated. And I noticed that, and I told him, and he said, yeah. He said he put together a marketing team. As soon as he said that, I went, oh, there you go. As soon as he said that, I was like, there you go. That's it. So it was drafted and created. He put it together, the team, so he knew. I've been in touch with people been in touch with me to let me know Funketeers Ball is still going forward. I know most of the people involved, if not all of them. Everybody knows I'll have an opinion, and I'll more than likely voice that opinion. And I'll strategically provoke and antagonize playfully certain situations or certain things that I would like to see, hopefully in a provocative way, not just to be a troller or anything, but to kind of tease and say, just to make sure that people are aware of this. Not even voicing kind of voicing my opinion, but just to make sure people are aware of it. Like with 420 Funk Mob, I was like, all right, this is called the Funketeers Ball, not the Funkadelic, drippy, dark, maggot brain kind of ball. Funketeer is, up and happy and, party. Not down, down, down. I tease Mr. Payne about that. And then at the end, he said, where you at? And they played Mothership Connection. Like, thank you. Like, thank you. But then and I'm just teasing and playing. But, there's always some truth in what I say. But from that, so many people, they didn't come up to me and say it, but in conversation, I heard how much people just love to hear that dark funkadelic stuff. They had never heard this song before. They had never heard that played live before. I wanted the Still Tight and the Funkadelic-y and, I don't know if they'd play Flashlight. And I'll say if the 420 Funk want to play Flashlight, that's going too far. I'm sure that they'd have before. I'm not even sure if they have before. Or Knee Deep. Now that's too much. Now I can't even reasonably expect, if that's the word. Yeah, if the 420 Funk Mob was to play something like Flashlight or Knee Deep or something, like that, that doesn't fit. You know, whatever that means. So, you know, now we got to see what band is going to play the Funketeers Ball. I've been told the name of the person involved in selecting the talent from reports from people for this year's Funketeers Ball. Person who is contentious to word. One of those people who, it seems my opinion can strike them in a certain manner, which lets me know that I'm saying it the right way. If I get a certain reaction from certain people, and he is one of them, that means you understood what I'm saying. I'm glad you're taking in my message. So that's gonna be fun. And it's always fun to go to DC, hang out with them, clones of funk and whatnot. And that's the NFL schedule to come out, see where Pittsburgh is playing. Even though flying in that Friday is pretty much set. I think I fly in Friday morning. Friday night, we hang out in the bar, do whatever, mostly in the bar. Saturday, we get up, we have Saturday activities, trivia, team versus team. Last time, that was fun. And music, Friday night music, Gabe Gonzalez, DJ. But anyway, so we'll see. Fly on Friday, and I'm out. Funketeers Ball Saturday night, Sunday morning I'm out. And a couple times I missed them going to see the mothership on Sunday. There are a few things they do on Sunday. So I flew to the game, back home. Anyway, getting ready for the funk. Oh yeah, 420 Funk Mob 2. May 4th, I'm flying in the morning of May 4th. And then that night, Norwood is doing Familyhood and Experience at the Howlin' Wolf, I believe. Supposed to start at 10 o'clock. And then the 420 Funk Mob supposed to start at 11:55. I'm not one to depend on bands starting late. P-Funk, I'm gonna be there an hour early, hour before doors open. Hang around the venue doing whatever I'm doing. Get my place in line so I can be the first one in there and get my spot on the rail. Unless I got seats. And if I got seats, I can relax and not worry about it. Funk plays May 5th. Jazz Festival, there's stuff going on all the time. It's quite possible that after P-Funk, there's gonna be something going on. Try to touch base with Melissa Weber, DJ Soul Sister, Miss Queen Nola. She is a resource. She came to the Funketeers Ball one year. I think she happened to be doing some kind of symposium or something. I looked up, I was like, what you doing here? But anyway, it's good. And then I guess one day, moment or somehow, some way, I wonder if P-Funk gonna play the Funketeers Ball, if that ever come off. And in ways, it's a thing that they haven't. It's kind of a thing. So when P-Funk finally do play, it could be like a climax. That's it.